technical difficulty. But welcome back. If you were in here, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I had a bite earlier when I was messing around with the camera. But I'm just trying to catch a couple bluegill this morning. Really just playing around, I guess. But like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It is a cold morning out here this morning. Like 32 degrees, so that's why I've got the coat on, all bundled up and everything. I thought at first that maybe the fish wouldn't bite, but I've gotten a few bites from around the dock already this morning. Thought that maybe and I'm using just red wigglers this morning just to kind of see how they're going to react to them. Later on, I have some crappie jigs that I'm going to try out, but it says that I'm live, so hopefully I am. I've said it a million times and moved everything. It is just a very cold morning. I will say that much. And I dumped my coffee out this morning when I was on my way here. Fish finder, I've got it out. I have a portable fish finder hanging off the side of the dock here. I have caught some thank you, Real Time Catfishing. Appreciate you stopping by. It is cold here this morning. I don't know how the weather is anywhere else, but it is a little bit chilly. Before you see me all bundled up, I may have to grab another one here. But yeah, it is cold, that is for sure. Thought maybe I'd catch a catfish out here this morning too. Just have to wait and see, I guess. I caught a couple catfish off the dock here using the same setup, 4-pound line with a 10-pound pole, or a 10-foot pole. This usually isn't where I do my bluegill fishing at. I just wanted to try it this morning here first, of course. And then this afternoon, hopefully this afternoon I'll go over to another pond and try it over there also. But I really thought there'd be some bluegill around this dock this morning. It may not be deep because I know that they're going to start moving deeper. So far this morning, all I've caught's looks like a TV dinner tray. Slack. It's medium. I am fishing at public pond, actually at the public park here in Anna, pretty much right in the middle of town. And there's some really big bluegill in here, if you can get them to bite, which I may have to go to a jig here a little bit later. I don't have a whole lot of time because I have to pick my wife up from work, and so I just ran over to Walmart, picked up a container of red wigglers real quick, which I probably should have got night crawlers. They probably do better, but I just picked them up there. We'll see. I was hoping the sun come out, but I guess it's gonna be overcast all day and cold. Geese over there. They got their morning breakfast. I don't really know what the water temperature is yet. My fish finder doesn't tell me, and I haven't heard it go off yet either. So I haven't heard any beeping on it. So that can either be good or bad. Most of the time, bad though. I didn't know if I was going to make it out here or not this morning. I knew how cold it was going to be, and I didn't know if I was going to get up this morning out of bed when my wife went to work. I thought about just staying in bed and sleeping, because I worked 2 12-hour shifts over the weekend. Exhausted from that, but I figured I might get out here and fish while I can before the snow and all that stuff ends up showing up. I wish that sun would come out. That sun come out and warm it up a lot. My wife thought I was completely nuts. I got up this morning, and she did. And I thought I was going to go fishing. She thought I was nuts. I said, well, I gotta do it while I can because it's going to be cold. And I don't know if it's going to rain here today. It's supposed to rain yesterday, but it never did. Not really rain. It sprinkled a little bit. It never really rained. I mean, I picked up a couple crappie jigs too. I was at Walmart this morning. May try to use some of those here a little bit, or put a crappie nibble on the hook with the worm also, just to give it a little bit more scent. There's one. There's something. He's a little one. Little, but they're fun to play with this 10-foot rod though. And little bluegill. And he's cold, man. He's discolored. Discolored. He's really cold. But at least I didn't skunk. I'll show you a little closer in a minute. He is really get my mouth and zip. Ow. I was going to try to, well, I can't get my mouth and zip. But there he is. So there's one for today. The time that I have, which I thought I didn't know if I was going to catch one or not, but I caught one. I was going. My wife wanted me to come out and catch dinner, and I messed up and forgot my basket. Yeah, I know it's good catfish bait. And if they're so cold, they're discolored. And they're getting ready to move down toward the bottom. Lee Evans Catfish and Country Outdoors. Thanks for joining. Thanks for stopping by. It is cold out here this morning. Trying to do some bluegill fishing. Maybe hook a catfish off this dock. They're good about hanging around the dock here. I caught 2 catfish off the dock with a 10-foot pole last summer. And they're always fun to fight with a 10-foot pole and a 4-pound crappie line. That's what I've got on this little Shimano. Just a little 4-pound line. I'm using just red wigglers right now. Got that little one. Thanks for the thumbs up. If we can't catch something a little bit bigger. I don't have a whole lot of time. I've got to see the clock because my wife gets off work at 9 o'clock, but I'll be back out later today. I'm going to maybe do some bass fishing this afternoon. If not, then I'll just come out and do some more bluegill fishing. Here before long, it'll be time for me to start staying home in that heat, unless I start squirrel hunting. I haven't squirrel hunted in 2 years. I know where there's a good pond app that has 1 2-pound, I'll say probably 2-pound bluegill in it, but it's so far off into the woods that it's almost impossible to get to, even now because of the snakes, which the snakes have probably went into the ground. But it's almost impossible to get to, carrying all your stuff. You have to carry it in and carry it out. It's really not worth it, I guess. But right now, I'm right in the middle of town at the park, and you can't take any of these fish home. Bluegill have to be 10 inches. You're only allowed to take 1 bass home. I didn't see the size limit on the catfish or the limit. I think it's 3 catfish out of this pond is all you can take at a time. And 10 crappie all over 10 inches or more. You have to be. Oh, there's another something. Looks like another little one. Let me see, but you just tearing it up. As I was sitting there talking, might be a little bit smaller than the other one. You know, you go out to the river there, throw these little suckers on the catfish line. You will catch a catfish. These are good catfish. If I can get a hold of them, I'll show you. Another little one. Pretty cool. I need to grab another worm though. I just throw him back in there. I spilled my coffee this morning on the way over here. Actually, right on the dock. I could use some of it right about now. It is cold, but it's supposed to warm up again later on this week. So, squirrel somewhere. Nope, it's a bird. I think there's a squirrel out there calling. I love the squirrel hunt at this time of the year too. I just haven't went and bought my hunting license yet. Something right there. Seems like these fish are off. Even though they're small, they're fun to catch. Maybe all the big ones will start biting here in a little bit. I hope. If I catch a fish, it's always worth it, whether it's big or small. It's always worth coming out and doing. Grew up fishing. Well, I say I don't say grew up fishing. I fished all my life. I put it that way. My dad and I fished. There's nothing. He's a little bit bigger. Oh, come here. Don't you get me wrapped up. He ain't no bigger. Kids. Fun to catch either way. Find the small ones and pick through the small ones. Then eventually, I'm gonna get to the big ones. But he looks smaller than the other one I just caught. Anyway, my dad and I, when I was 7, 8 years old, used to fish bluegill tournaments, which I don't know if you can see that little sucker or not there. There's another little one. Oh, he wanted to get the ground kind of hard. But we fished bluegill tournaments when I was 7, 8 years old. Then when I was 9, my parents divorced, so that came to a stop. But we always fished bluegill tournaments on Horseshoe Lake in Illinois. Ever since that, I've been fishing, and I've never stopped. I mean, I did stop fishing for a couple of years. I took a break and done nothing but sit at home. But then I ended up after my second wife. Been married twice. My second wife, she's more understanding of the stuff that I like to do, so I get to go do it. That's 3 so far this morning I've caught. They're small, but it is what it is. Thanks, guys, for everybody that stopped by and said hello. I know it's a Monday morning. A lot of people are going to work. I'm off today because I worked all weekend. So I am freezing cold right about now, but I'll take the chance to go fishing because before long I won't be able to. It will be too cold. What part of Illinois is she from? I'm from Anna. I'm way down south. Actually, on the southern tip of Illinois. Illinois or Missouri line. So I'm like 45 minutes from Cape Girardeau, Missouri. 30 minutes from Carterville, Illinois. I will say this. It is cold. I thought it'd start warming up. Not yet, Backlash. I've caught 3 small bluegill. Man, it is cold. I'm gonna complain about it being cold too, probably the whole time, because my coffee got spilt on the dock, and I could really use it right about now. So, but I've caught 3 small bluegill. So small they won't show up on the fish finder. Using a 10-foot rod and my little Shimano. And see what happens, I guess. I've got till 9 o'clock, and then I'm gonna go pick up my wife from work. I don't know. I guess I don't know who that is. But, it is cold. I'm just about 2 foot off the dock. Let me sit there. They're either coming in off the bottom or they won't. It seems like they're, I want to say they're laying right in the middle of the dock. Right? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know anybody by the first names yet. I'm sure I probably will uh, as time goes. Now, I wish that sun would come out, warm me up just a little bit. Got 3 watching, so everybody that's watching, welcome. I've caught 3 small bluegills so far. We've got about an hour, and then I'm gonna have to end it because I have to go pick up my wife from work. But I'll be back out here probably after I pick her up. I just have to pick her up, take her home. And, depends on how cold it is, I guess. It's a little bit freezing right now. I thought too. Maybe I need to pick up a thing of sun trying to come out a little bit. A thing of night crawlers, maybe. Instead of red wigglers. Maybe that would have drawn the attention of a bigger fish. I don't know. It's that one. I'm just fishing off the dock this morning. I'm not doing anything big or anything like that. Oh, and I will mention that the first thing I did catch this morning was a food tray. It looked like, or somebody had dropped through their TV dinner tray to the water. So, anyway, I wish I would catch a bass right about now. Maybe this afternoon. It's gonna have to warm up a little bit. What's a bass? Man, the biggest, I haven't caught any big bass this year. The biggest one I caught this year was, I think, 2 pounds, 2.5. Last year, which I've posted it in the chat room on Facebook, last year, I caught a 6 pound bass, a 2 pound, and a 3 pound, all about this time of the year. But they broke the levee because there was a beaver that messed them all up. I think, in my opinion, messed the sandbank up. But I don't know. What do I know? I just fish it and go on. I wish the bigger ones would start biting. There are some nice pipe bluegill in here. I come here last or over the summer and caught bluegill 10 inches or more for a bluegill tournament. Right now, I mean, it is cold. It's going to be swimming to the other side. And I probably should have brought a bass pole with me, but I didn't. I'm wishing I did now. Talked about that last night. I don't know how deep this pond is either. I'm about to put a coffee nibble on the hook with this worm just to see if I can get a better bite. Because I know that these bluegill are laying on structure or around it. This way. North wind is She had 8 cups of coffee. It's a little chilly, that's for sure. Well, I figured that they'd start biting after the sun started coming up a little bit, showing up a little bit more. Hanging out to sea, I guess. I can always throw a jig on here and see if I can catch me a crappie. Very chilly morning. Caught 3 fish so far, 3 small bluegill. Nothing major, nothing to brag about really. But better than nothing, I guess. I thought maybe I'd hook catfish on this dock, but caught 3 on it last year. Like I said, it's getting cold here, extremely cold. My fingertips are freezing. About to put gloves on while I'm sitting and waiting for a fish to bite. I didn't bring mine. I'm going to swing around this way. I'm going to go over on the other side there. Around this tree. My I didn't bring the harness, so I had to carry that thing around the whole time. I can't see anything. There, that's it. Oh, missed that one. Jerked around. No, he came up to the top though. Overexcited. I should have let the pole do the work. Trying to do the work for the pole. I did see the fish though. Fish and not turtle. That was tree branch. So the first thing I caught here this morning was a paper plate. Man, it's cold. I'm gonna complain about that the whole time, I guess. But the sun's finally starting to come out a little bit. Come out around the clouds. Geese are out today. Morning, say. Maybe this weekend I'll be. Right there. Wish that sun would come out next time. Bring a thermos. Well, we got about 45 minutes. Good morning, Joy. Hopefully you're having a good morning. It's a little bit cold out here this morning. Caught about three small, very small bluegill off the dock here. This morning. We got about 45 more minutes. I'm gonna have to go get my wife. Thank you for stopping by, joining, checking it out this morning. Freezing my butt off. I spilled my coffee on the dock. It is cold. electric. Oh, where? Ah, come on there. Well, I had one. He got another small one. I need to put a bobber on there. Oh, like they're right here in the. Might be a deep hole right here where it seems the only place I'm getting a bite is right here where I'm going to pull that down. So there may be a deep hole down there that they're landing. That counts. I hooked it. I've seen it. That's number 4. They're all awfully small. Are small. I'll give them that. I realize now why the fish finder is not working. It's not on. I thought it was on. It automatically goes off after a certain amount of time. So switch sides on the dock. Throw this out there and then we'll grab one. So I'm gonna set right there a minute. I just have to put some gloves on. I'll pull this. Just me guys, I'm pulling the fish finder up. It's not on anyway. I'm trying to find. Have to warm my fingers up just a little bit. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. It's been off for a while. I had it on just to see how deep the water was, and that's pretty much the only reason I had it on was actually to see how deep the water was around the dock, because these bluegill are going to start moving to deeper water for the winter. If it wasn't, it's about 2 foot, maybe 3 around the dock, and then it shut off. I had to put gloves on. It's just a little bit chilly. Now I know I'm a big baby when it comes to that, I guess. When it's cold, it's cold. I've got about 45 minutes. And I'll have to jump off here and go pick my wife up. Work. I'll try to get back out here later. I'm not going to say what time because I have no idea. Nor do I know what I'm going to be doing. Bass fish, or if they come back out here to this pond and bluegill fish. I don't know yet. So I'll go out a little bit later. It may have to warm up just a little bit with having cats. Yeah. Uh, I haven't caught any catfish uh, in a while, actually. The last catfish I caught was actually at this pond on the other side of this dock, eating the bluegill. I just missed 2 fish. So I'm thinking there's probably a hole. I'm using a 10-foot rod. As long as I'm using that, because it's easier for me to get down there than it is to use a 7-foot rod. And I like the bluegill fish with a 10-foot rod because it's a whole lot. Catfish also. That's what I caught my catfish on last year. Or sorry, not last year. This year, for the summer. I caught 2 catfish off the dock here in the summer. I might have to rebait this hook. Barely has one. That's a north wind blowing. So that wind cuts straight through you. I've got a coat on. I guess I could have put my long coat and 2 pairs of gloves on, but I can long sleeve shirt, and I'm still freezing. I have a feeling. That's just my feeling. But here in Illinois, it might be a pretty good winter. It is getting cold quickly. Or it could just be me because I'm wanting a coffee and a drop. Thanks everybody that's joined in, came in and checked it out this morning. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, comment on the video. Caught 3 bluegill this morning, lost 2 and then missed 2, so I'm pretty much just hanging out right now, see if anything else is going to bite within the next 30 minutes. I'd really like to go to the pond there where Scott uses 10-foot rod. So, yeah, I just bought this rod this year, or yeah, this summer actually, just for this dock actually. I wanted to come out here for a bluegill tournament, and I didn't have the right size rod that I thought, or at least I thought I didn't. And, so I went to Walmart and bought one. And that comes in pretty handy fishing off this dock. But, yeah, I wish I had hooked a big catfish right about now. There's some nice sized catfish in this pond. Probably should have got some. If I would have got a thing of liver this morning, I'd been probably catching them all morning long. But I didn't. Yeah, I'm glad to put a new bait on here. I said I thought that the sun was going to come out a little bit earlier. I'm going to have to grab my worms. Using red wheelers, which I probably should have grabbed night crawlers this morning when I got up and went to Walmart. I didn't. I was in such a hurry to get stuff done this morning that I just hurried up and ran and got what I thought I needed, and that was it. Should have got a hand warmer, I guess. And that thing got all knotted up by something. These worms they're cold. Get that water. But they're working for right now. At least I didn't skunk. If I would have skunked, it'd been different. even though they were small. I'm not keeping anything today anyway because I forgot my basket. I was going to uh, keep some bluegill to eat this morning, but I forgot the basket at home. So that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Since there's actually a hole right there. Got about 30 minutes, and I'm like, I said, I'll have to end this and go pick up my wife from work. And also do some other errands I about forgot about. And hopefully, if it warms up a little bit this afternoon, I'll come back out. There's another pond that I can go to and fish around the trees. I really want to use the jig that I bought today, but I don't think it's going to help me now as far as changing everything out. Because I've only got like 30 minutes left. Just to kind of see if they actually are right here on this pond. If they are, I caught a 2-pound bass out of this pond a couple months ago also. There's big fish in here. There's crappie in here, carp in here, channel cat in here, bluegill, of course, brim. Oh, can't count that one. I didn't bring him out of the water, but I seen him. Trying to think what else other kind of fish are in here. Black crappie in here. So there's a variety of fish here that they stocked this pond like I want to say 4 years ago. Stocked it. Not a whole lot of people fish it that I'm aware of. I stopped fishing this pond until this year. I just wanted to come out and check it out, see what was in it, see if it was any good or not. Because I'd gotten tired of fishing where I was at. So I out here. Summer last year. I haven't been pond fishing in a long while. Joy, there's not a whole lot of lakes around where I'm at close. There are lakes, but they're 45 minutes away or an hour and a half away. Right now, this week, it's too close to payday for me to be running that far. But I'm hoping that I get to do some river videos this year. My neighbor is wanting to go catfishing this year on the river in the Mississippi River, and I told him yeah, I'd go with him. I don't see why not. Yeah, there's a Horseshoe Lake That's about an hour from here. Crab Orchard is 30 minutes to an hour from here. Those are two big lakes. Cedar Lake is probably an hour from here. And then they branch off into Lake of Egypt. That's in Goreville, Illinois, just a little bit from here. So I pretty much fish the ponds. That way I don't have to waste the gas driving 45 minutes to an hour. Which, if I had a boat, it'd be worth it, but fishing off the dock is, or from the bank. Oh, I missed that one. Not paying attention. That's 3 fish I've missed, not paying attention. But that's all right. But if I had a boat, if I was able to go out and actually get around the trees and stuff like that, the bluegill and crappie fish, I would love to do it. Which I'm wanting to do, but I just have to wait until my vacation comes around to be able to do it. Like before, where is that at? I can't remember. I want to say Texas, but I'm not sure. So if it's not in Texas, then I'm wrong, and I apologize. I know one pond that I would love to go to right now. This is so far away. Oh, Gongola Lake. That's another lake. Okay, East Texas. That's what I thought. I used to make a trip down to Kingsville, Texas, every 6 months just to visit with friends. Back then, before I got married the second time, I'd ride the Greyhound bus down to Kingsville, Texas. So you're over in East Texas, though, so I don't think I've ever been over that far east. I don't think. I may be wrong. Let's see. Yeah, I have to try to start watching my time now. There's one. Finally. But they're really small. I said they'd be good catfish bait, and they would be good catfish bait. He's a little bit bigger than the other ones I caught. Just rest right there a minute. Caught 4 today. Maybe I can get my finger in his lip so you can see him. Check him out. He's so small. There's that one. He's a small one. But at least he's something. We'll let him go. Let him get bigger. Hopefully his daddy will come around in a little bit. They're so cold that they're discolored. This should be like really bright green or blue. There's some big ones in here, like I said before. And thanks. To me, he was a small, but hey, a small fish is better than no fish. I was saying earlier that I grew up, I fished not bass tournaments. I fish bass tournaments now. Bluegill tournaments when I was younger with my dad, before him and my mom ended up getting divorced. But I'm going to share that story on Spotify. Coming up this week, I'm going to start the first broadcast on the 1st of December. It's actually going to be a story of me actually going fishing with my dad and doing the bass tournaments, or not bass tournaments, bluegill tournaments, and what it's like to be a child and to get up that early in the morning and the excitement of doing it, or the dread of how cold it is right now. But it's starting to warm up. days. Right now, it's not too bad. I've hooked 4. I've caught 4 and hooked 6. So I have a feeling that one was messing with the line for a little bit before I actually caught him. Yeah, mine are too. Actually, I've got memories of fishing with my dad and then my grandpa, my older cousins, both my grandpas, actually. Everybody, pretty much everybody in my family fished. Except my, I know my sister took her girls catfishing this year. They, uh, they went to Horseshoe Lake, which is the lake I talked about earlier. They live in Cairns. And, they go and they catfish down there in the summer. I'm like, "Ooh, I've caught some big catfish out there." Well, I can catch one more before I can catch one more before I go. We'll see. I have about 15 minutes, it looks like. Then my wife will talk work. You know, I may come back out to this pond after I pick her up, take her home. But I do know that I'll be getting some coffee. So I'll be going live again later today sometime. I just don't know when. The StreamYard says that I have 16 hours before my free trial ends, but I'll be Thursday. I'm going to just go ahead and buy a subscription to StreamYard. That way I don't have to worry about it. You too. Thanks for stopping by. Uh, you have a good day, and I'll see you later. It's chilly. I'd like to catch one more fish before I have to get off here today. Oh, nope. Thought that was him right there, but it wasn't. Like, guys start playing tricks on you after so long. Get another worm here. I'm going to try to put a crappie nibble on these today. I just want to check it out and see what happens. code. Oh, somebody's in here. Thanks for stopping by. I caught 4 bluegill so far this morning. It's 35 degrees outside. So I want to try something. I said I caught 3 bluegill already, 4 bluegill already. Just want to check something out real fast. Try one of those a little more. What do you do? See what happens. Just blow off. There we go. We'll give it a little bit more sand. We'll see what happens now. Maybe nothing. Let's see. Oh man, it's cold. The sun's trying to come out a little bit. Stuff that's on the coffee nibble off. But I don't know what that was. There was something. No, even though it's freezing cold, man, turtles will still come up to the top. One, two, three. Missed that one. Felt like he was actually it felt like a pretty good fish. You know, I catch at least one more. I've been on here for an hour and 7 minutes. Let's see if we can- I'm gonna try a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna cut out of here. Just had to wipe up soon. The sun's gonna start coming up now and start warming things up. That's the way things go for me sometimes. I can hear my wife, asking for fish. I was gonna keep some fish today, but I messed around. Forgot my basket. I couldn't keep anything. I'm using a little micro Shimano reel. Micro. All right. With this one, there's another one. Another nice size little bluey. Well, not nice size, I guess, but he's bigger than the other two I caught. But yeah, I know a lot of you are going to say it's uh, good, good catfish bait. Just let him go on back in there. I think my thinking is there's a deep hole right here where this fish are. We'll try one more, and then I'm going to have to go without. Maybe that time gets one. We'll see. fishing about, I say, 2 foot down, 2 foot deep. Probably almost to the bottom where I'm at. One more before that rock goes off my phone. I have said earlier today, it is cold out here today. It's like 32 degrees outside, maybe 35. I've caught, I believe, 5 fish, 5 bluegill small ones. I'm getting ready to cut off here, so I'm gonna have to go pick up my wife from work. I'll try to be back out sometime today. Hopefully, the sun's starting to come out now, so maybe it'll start warming up a little bit. Just have to wait and see. All right, guys, it's 8:56. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I have to go pick up my wife from work. So thank everybody for stopping by. Thanks for the comments. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the other videos. I will be doing more live videos when I get a chance. Dakota gets of course, shorter time that I have to do it because it's like extremely cold. I'm wanting to do a couple hunting videos, but I haven't made up my mind yet. Also on Spotify, that first episode is going to come out on December 1st. Check that out. It'll be pretty cool, I think. Also, if you haven't checked out Warriors Heart Facebook page, go ahead and check that out also if you want. Join. all of the tournaments for 2022, bass tournaments, bluegill tournaments, everything's posted. The announcements at the top of the page. Also, all of my tournaments next year will be done through Fish Donkey. Single angler tournaments are $12, and also the team tournaments, which are four. I have 14 tournaments coming up this year. They are also $12 per angler to enter. Bluegill tournaments are also $12 to enter if you want to do that. I haven't made up my mind yet if I'm going to do the elimination tournaments yet or not for bluegill or for the team tournaments. I haven't made up my mind yet. I've all learned to decide. I will be getting a subscription to StreamYard, so I'm able to stream more. But I'm not able to do the live videos on Facebook yet. But I'm working on getting there. If you would, comment, like, subscribe. I'm gonna jump off here. You guys have a nice day, and God bless every one of you.